Hey race fans, welcome back. We're here. I haven't posted a race in over a week now. And yeah. Auto Club has not been posted yet, but that will be posted soon. I'm sorry for the delay, just some stuff's been going on with my internet and that will be fixed in about a week. But by then, by the time this is posted, you'll know it's fixed because my internet will be back and the Auto Club will be fixed. I'm really sorry for not being able to post. Anyways, we're here after a back-to-back win from Anthony Corbie, the second back-to-back win of the season by a driver. We're here at Martinsville, some short track racing, and this is gonna be interesting. Philip Goldberg captured the pole. Philip Goldberg. This is his first pole of the season and career, yeah. And then beside him is Eric Powers, and then we have Bailey Scott, Mason Powers, Cody Brennan, and Edgar Silva, Jeff Fraser, and Graham Stecker. And that's your top 10. And then here's a look at the rest. Anthony Corbie starting in the back. Patrick Gill comes in with an 8-point lead over Ivan Alonso. Patrick starting back here. He's going to have some ground to make up. Oops. That's not what I meant to do. Let's go to command start engines here for the STP 500. Engines are fired up here at Martinsville. We'll be back very shortly to get the green flag here. Here they come already down the back stretch. It's a very short track here. Philip Goldberg on his first career pole, and he's gonna get this race started from the pole positions. The STP 500 is green. Someone back there spun the tires very much. Oh! Around goes Eric Powers on lap 1. Caution's already out. And then it was Mike Collin who got on the wall very hard right there. Already got drivers wrecking. And Ivan Alonso. Oh, and Cody Hagan's around. Alright. Too many wrecks in one lap to keep up with. Many drivers would wreck. Alright. One under caution. Only 2 laps into it now. We'll be right back. Eric Powers started second and fell back to fourth in turn 1. Then here comes Mason Powers. So Mason wrecks Eric Powers. Goes around right here. He's just going to spin him off turn 2. Get hit from Igris over from the back and then get into the wall once again. Everyone's going to check up here and just almost come to a complete stop. Steven Rooks got hit from Henry Powers, that was, from the side. So everyone's going to get going here. This pace car comes out and gets them. And then we come down here. This might be a better view. Everyone up here gets through it just fine. But then back here, all these drivers coming through. We got 24 car on the grass. Here's Ivan Alonso. But up here, Cody Hagan. Ivan Alonso gets into Anthony Corbie. And then the 20 car, that was Robert Goldberg, dumps the 31 of Cody Hagan. And then Anthony Corbie will get into the side of Cody Hagan. And those are our 2 wrecks right there on lap 1 of 50. Right here. And Anthony Corbie. And that's why we're under caution here, and we're going to go live now. And we're back live. Philip Goldberg keeps the race lead. Then it's Bailey Scott, Cody Brennan, Mike Collin, and Mason Powers, your top 5. Little lag there. Henry Powers and Cody Hagan on pit road. Cody Hagan smoking big time. He might be done for the day. Trying to get an okay angle. Carson Scott fell back to last. Biggest mover so far definitely is Patrick Gill. Hasn't gained too many, but he started in the back on the high side, which is really impressive here on Martinsville to gain many positions. Henry's now coming off pit road, and Cody Hagan's still here. Not sure if he'll get back going or not. But we're under the first caution. We'll come back when we have the 1 to go signal. Alright, so we're back. We got the 1 to go signal coming in. The 31 car of Cody Hagan has retired, and Henry Powers is 1 lap down, 40 and 39th and 40th. In the top left, you'll see it. Here comes Henry on the inside to restart, and we're back green here at Martinsville. And I hear wrecking in the back already. Oh, Ryan Walter went around. Not 100% sure if caution's out. No, caution's not out. But look at this. Here's the leader. Alright. Martinsville, a hard race to record because so many wrecks happen. Philip Goldberg's checked out though. Cody Brennan's up here. Here's Mason Powers. Side by side with Henry Powers now. So he's with another Powers. Hopefully he won't wreck him too. Many drivers have hit pit road on this flag of green flag running. And Philip Goldberg continues to pull away. And here comes Mason now for second under Cody. Many drivers keep getting in the walls. All I hear. As you can see, some drivers down the pit road. Oh, whoa. Brian Walter and Blake Cameron. And now Blake's going to get turned around. No, that was not Blake Cameron. That is Cameron Blake. Oh, heavy damage now to Cameron. Caution's out now. We're going to go look at a replay of that. Oh, Malik Nivens looks like he got spun maybe. We'll go get a replay of that, and we'll be right back. Cameron Blake was running 37th. He just hit pit road. He comes off pit road. And here's Brian Walter in the 24 racing. He comes off, gets in Brian's way, and then Brian's just going to dump him. Cameron Garlington right there helps him. Not really help him, but has a little spot. The angle he was at had it, so he spun and just collected himself. He comes off pit road. Brian Walter racing in the back with Noah, Carson Scott, Cameron Garlington. Gets into Brian there. Then Brian comes down the track on the inside and comes back up the track into the back corner panel of Cameron. And then Cameron Garlington catches him, and Noah Kramer, nowhere to go, gets into Cameron. And then back here, the 19 car of Malik Nivens is going to get in trouble here. Jesse Turner's going to spin him out. Not a full spin, but he'll just spin. He'll save it, and he'll be fine. We're going to go back live. We'll be right back. As we're back live, Philip Goldberg, still your race leader. Rob Fergus back here is a lap down after he hit pit road. Just all the cars trying to get in their running order. Very congested here. Now, a lot of drivers hit pit road because I believe they were all just getting in the wall or maybe pit strategy, either one of the two. But that's put many drivers even more than 1 lap down, as Robert Fergus is 2 laps down. Cameron Blake, is 1 lap down. Jesse Turner, Malik Nivens. Noah Kramer just retired after some damage. Marshall Rich is a lap down, and Henry Powers is 1 lap down. Carson Scott's the last car on the lead lap in 32nd. 25 car with his teammate Brian Walter ahead of him. Back here. Here's Anthony Corbie, not having too good of a day. He's in the back. He's running actually right now. 26, not a good day for him. He's coming off back-to-back wins, coming in 12th into the race and the points. He is only back 55. He's actually tied for 11th with Colin Grant, who drives I wonder what he drives. He is the 22 car. He's had a... Where is he? Colin Grant's had a very quiet season. There he is. Haven't talked much of him. He comes in, actually, I can't really see. Never mind. But he comes in with a nicely in points. Didn't really think. Haven't really seen much of him. Another one who's up here who hasn't really been up front but has got a nice point run is... Where is it? Caleb Brennan in the 13. Cody Brennan runs up front a lot, but he always has bad luck, which ends up his run and will ruin it. He drives 78 car. He is back in 30th in points, so not good for him. We just got the one to go signal. But then Caleb in the 13, he is... Right now, he's not running too well. He's running 13th, so right outside the top 10. He's never really up front, but he's very consistent with his finishes, I believe. Philip Goldberg's still the race leader. He's led every lap so far. We're going to reach on lap 17 of 50. Look at the inside line now. We got many drivers one lap down. This will be interesting. How fast will the next caution come out, or will we go green all the way? Philip Goldberg to restart the STP 500 once again. Robert jumps up and he'll fall in line with these drivers, but he's 2 laps down. He'll slack the wall. Bunch of drivers in the wall back here. Mike Cullen almost goes around. Eric Powers is around once again. Caution's out. Oh, and then up here, Dejon Weeks. Patrick Gill, your points leader. It's the big one at Martinsville. Everyone's spinning out. And here's Philip Goldberg, the race leader. He's going to come right into this. He comes in very fast. Oh, he slows down right in time. We're going to go look at all the wrecks. We'll be right back. So right here with Mike Collin, this is where I thought it was going to go bad. He's going to get into the wall. Jeff Frazier actually will give him a bump into the wall. I thought he was about to spin around, but he does a really nice job saving it. And then in the back you see the 20 car of Robert Goldberg spinning around. Wait, let's not get to this yet. Spinning around Eric Powers in the 42nd. He brought out the first. He started second. He actually marched his way back up to 17th, but right here, it's just Robert all in the back of him, make him just spin out here. This is his teammate Romaine Fisher. Everyone does a good job getting through him pretty much. But then up here, Dejon Weeks, Caleb, Stephen Rooks. We gotta go helicopter for this. Here we go. Just cars trying to race the line. Oh, it's going to start with Robert, who spins Dejon. Gets into the side of Dejon, who spins him around. Patrick Gill in the back of Alex Hawkins. Oh, Anthony Corbie also. He got in the back of... I just said his name. Alex Hawkins, and then he spun out. He almost saved it, actually. And then here comes Anthony Corbie, who gets on the side of him, and both of them will spin. Anthony Newton involved also. So we had multiple incidents here. Believe we then get through it fine. Nothing happened with Ferdinand right here, I don't think. Nope, we're good. Ferdinand gets a little love tap from Brian Walter, but we're going to go live. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. There go the cars who got past just barely. Alright. Oh. Here cars wrecking. This track, you'll see a bunch of fenders. There's no way you'll get out here with a clean race car, except these front runners, actually. Alright, making sure no one else retired. Ferdinand has gone down a lap. So that leaves 31 drivers now on the lead lap. But we will go down the top 10 really quick. It is Philip Goldberg, Cody Brennan. He is 2 laps down. Yes. Okay, Carson Scott has just retired, as well as Patrick Gill. So your points leader and then his teammate Carson Scott has retired. I'm not 100% sure why Carson retired. He didn't even look like he had too much damage. But oh well. That leaves 29 drivers now. Alright, back. Mason Powers is running 3rd, and then it goes all the way back here. All these are long lap. Andrew Jordan, he's up to 4th, and then it's Igor Silva. Then it's Bailey Scott, Ryan Saroff, Sam Fraser, Graham Stecker, and then Hank Akbar, and then look through the rest. Some of these drivers 1 lap down in between these drivers, but heavy damage to a lot of these drivers. Your point leader has retired. And those are the big stories so far. 29 drivers left on the lead lap. 4 drivers have retired. Robert Fridge is 3 laps down. And that's it. We'll be back with the 1 to go signal. Alright. 1 to go signal coming through 1 and 2. This is going to be a long video. Go ahead and apologize. Inside line filling up with drivers down lap. Henry Powers is 1 lap down actually. Robert Fergus is the only one more than 1 lap down. We have 29 drivers on the lead lap, with Dejon Weeks being in the last. And he's very heavily damaged. But here goes Philip to restart the race. He's led every lap so far, and we're almost to halfway. STP 500 under green once again. We're going to go 3 wide for the front spot with 2 drivers 1 lap down. They're trying to get their lap back. Ryan Saroff around. Caution's out. But can these drivers get their lap back? Here they go, and Philip gets in the wall some. And 3 drivers get their lap back. Henry, Jesse Turner, and Malik Nivens all will get their lap back. Your leader is Philip, though. And while this jumbles out, we're going to go look at Ryan Saroff's spin. Ryan Saroff was running 7th, and he got help from Sam Fraser back here. Sam just gets into the back of him and is just going to spin him out right here. Nothing simpler. Get in the wall a few times, and then Graham Stecker right there behind him. And then the 20 car Robert almost comes to a complete stop right there. Here comes Alex Hawkins, Bobby Frazier, and Anthony Newton, who will all get involved as well. Romaine Fisher, your Las Vegas winner, he'll get a little damage. Not too much, though, from this incident. And then Alex Hawkins and Bobby Frazier will get stuck. Just like this. Bobby's pushing. Bobby just keeps pushing Alex. Yep, and he just pushes. And pushes. And pushes. I want to see Robert Goldberg, how fast he's going and how fast his sudden stop is, because that almost looked like it was sudden. He is... Alright, let's go on board with him. 90 all the way to 40. He is running 90 right here, right before he gets to it, and he's gonna slow down just a little bit, but then he gets right here. 30 miles per hour almost instantly. That's not good on your engine. He might have some issues later on. But it's Philip Goldberg. And now we got 3 more drivers back on the lead lap. Philip Goldberg, serial race leader. Wow. We will be back live. Right here. Right here. Oh my gosh. My bad. He gets in the wall just a little bit. And they get around him. So we'll be right back. So we come back. The 20 car of Robert Goldberg has just retired. He will now be 36 by the time it's all said and done. Philip Goldberg still your leader. Cody Brennan runs second, waiting to strike. Back in 30th in points. He wants to win. He's got good equipment. He's a single car team, not many of those, but yet he's running up front almost every week. We then have the 14 car of Mason Powers. Then we go all the way back to Andrew and Igor Silva in your top 5. And then we go back to Bailey Scott. We got your 7 car of Sam Fraser. Then Hank Akbar. Jeff Fraser's now up here. And then Andre Weeks. That's your top 10. We got 29 drivers on the lead lap. 28 drivers on the lead lap. Malik Nivens, Jesse Turner, and Henry Powers all back on the lead lap. So good for them. And we'll be back with the one to go signal. We just got to lap 28. And Phillips led all of them. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Yeah, so Robert's going to be 36. So that leaves 5 drivers, one lap out of the race. Phillip coming, we'll restart on lap 30. He's led every lap so far. Mike Colin and Bobby Fraser now have gone down a lap. Bobby's taking his hood off from so much damage. So here goes Phillip. He's going to restart. Can Cody Brennan, can Mason Powers, can anyone capitalize on Phillip? Will he get a good restart? Yes, he will. Green flag's back out here at the STP 500. He'll easily clear the inside line, which is very important here. Oh, and Sam Fraser's around. Caution's out. So everyone gets off turn 4 just fine. And Anthony is going to bounce off a few drivers. Graham Stecker all up in the wall. And caution is out once again. Let's go look at Sam Fraser. See why caution's out. Sam Fraser restarts 7. Pretty easy. Hank Akbar is just going to turn him off turn 2. But he saves it. Got a little bit in the wall, and that's pretty much it. We're going to go back live. Very quick caution. We're back. Down the backstretch. 1 to go signal. Philip Goldberg, Cody Brennan, Mason Powers, Andrew Jordan, and Igor Silver. Same top 5 as all day, pretty much. We'll restart with lap 37 of 50. No new retirees, no new person. 1 lap down. We've still got 28 drivers on the lead lap. Green flag's back out at Martinsville. And Marshall Rich gets a great jump on the inside line. It's going to be great for these drivers trying to get their lap back. Marshall Rich is actually almost going to clear him. But here comes Philip Goldberg on the outside. Oh, Philip gets in the wall. And now Ferdinand's going to... Cody got into Ferdinand. No caution. That's going to allow Philip to pull away. Bailey Scott's now up to 2nd. Your whole top 5 just got pretty much held back, and Bailey passed all of them. Caution's out now. Philip is still your race leader. He had opened up a 2.5 second lead. We'll go see why caution's out. We will be right back once again. If y'all thought Auto Club was exciting, check this out. Cody Brennan goes 4 wide. 5, almost, and then actually goes 5 wide for a second, but that allows a very ugly entry for all these drivers. We're going to have Cody go around. Andrew Jordan gets up on 2 wheels. Oh, wow. Oops. Just a big wreck here. Caleb. So both Brennan brothers get in it. Ferdinand gets in it. Starts off when Cody got loose off turn 4. And all the drivers they were just racing. They all just got in it. Andre Weeks, heavy damage. So we got a big pile up here on lap 38 of 50, and we'll be back shortly. Philip Goldberg, still your race leader. Bailey Scott got up to 2nd. So we come back. Here's how it's going to set up. We're inside 10 to go now. We'll start inside 10 to go. That means no inside line. That means wherever the lap cars are running, that's where they'll restart. And so we got 3 cars between 1st and 2nd. It's Philip, then 3 cars 1 lap down. Then it's Bailey, then Ferdinand, who's a lap down. Then we go to Colin Grant, who's running third. We have the 44 car of Steven Rooks. And then 55 of Brian Goldberg. That's your top 5 right now. Mason, Eric Powers is up to 7th after his 2 spins. Cameron Garlington's actually 8th. Then we have the 7 car of Sam Fraser, who's back up to 9th. And then Brian Walter, who brought out a lot of early trouble, to 10th. Anthony Corbie is actually up to 11th. Andre Weeks has retired. Just notice that we only got 23 cars left on the lead lap. A lot of drivers went down a lap this time around, including Mike Collin, Igor Silva, who was running in the top 5. Dejon Weeks, I think he's been a lap down. Cody Brennan is back to 16th. Caleb is back to 21st. So the Brennan's not doing too well now. Back here, drivers running in the back of each other. So Philip just checks out. His car's been amazing since we've unloaded here. It's amazing. Philip, he's been fast. I believe he won practice 1. And then he was somewhere in practice 2 because he didn't run as many laps. And then he got the pole. He's been up front all race longs, led all 43 laps. Alright, there's the one to go. We're just going to stay here. Many drivers with heavy damage. We have 22 drivers on the lead lap. Jeff Fraser's the last one. Now, if these drivers, they're going to slow Bailey Scott up for sure, who's running second. And he's got a lot of back end damage. Excuse me. And then we have a lap car, and then we go back to third. Something has to happen to Philip for him to lose this race. He's got the best car. There's no way that someone can beat him. Something's got to happen to him. And we're back, green lap 44. And Robert Furge is actually with a great restart. Almost dive bomb into Philip Goldberg. That would not have been good. Mike Collin, though, up to third now. Caution's out once again already. Right? Yeah. Oh, and that might have just been the race there. Not sure why it's out. Philip might have just won the race. Let's go check it out. Before we get the green flag, Brian Walter is going to go for a spin. Anthony Corbie just dumps him pretty much. He's just going to spin him. He's running 10th. Corbie was running 11th, and now Corbie's running 10th. So Corbie's got himself inside the top 10 after he just... I don't think it was initial, but it looked pretty violent. That moved him all the way back from 10th to 17th. So that's why caution's out. And we're going to go live. We'll be right back. Quick caution. Okay, we're back. Philip's still your race leader. Mike Collin now between him and Bailey. Bailey passed 3 cars. He's back up here. Eric Powers actually is now up to 5th. Restarted 8th that last time, I believe. He's made his way back up to the front. He's got a fast car. Like, I didn't realize how fast his car was till just now. He's been in 2 wrecks. He's up running 5th. If this race gets back going, which we might have a 1-lap shootout, but I'm not 100% sure. Mason Powers is running 6th. Then Cameron Garlington, Sam Fraser. Anthony Corbie is now running 9th. And then it's Ryan Saroff, your top 10. Oh, the 13 car of Caleb Brennan has retired. We're down to just 20 cars on the lead lap, though, but that doesn't matter. Let's see if we'll have a 1-lap shootout. Actually, I don't think... No, the race is over. Next time by will be the white flag for Philip Goldberg, who's dominated the race. All he's got to do is finish. And that's all he has to do. Coming around. Here's the white flag for Philip. White flag. There we go. End it with 20 cars on the lap. Bailey Scott will finish second. Then it's Colin, Steven Rooks, and Eric Powers. I went through your top 10 already. Alright, the race will end on a caution. It will be Philip's first career win. He comes in. Let me find my points. He wasn't too far down. He comes in 13th in points. Here comes Philip Goldberg out of turn 4 to win the STP 500. He gets his first career win. He's going to be a winner. He wins it. So that means Philip Goldberg now led every single lap. He got maximum number of bonus points, maximum number of points. He'll win it. Congratulations to Philip. We'll look at the final results right here. Let's just pause it. Here it is, and don't worry about the one lap down. There's just a glitch at Martinsville that does that. Let's export it really quick. This was race 7. Making sure. Alright, we read your top 10. Then it's Hank Akbar, Henry Powers, Cody Brennan, Andrew Jordan, Hergel Alonso, Marshall Rich, Cameron Blake, Brian Walter, Anthony Newton, Brian Goldberg, your top 20. Those all finished on the lap. Then everyone else who was 1 or more laps down. And that's pretty much it. We're going to go look at points. We will be back. New points leader. Vaughn Alonso takes the points lead. Patrick Gill falls to 3rd, 14 points back. Yep. Ferdinand Gabot's 4th. Eric Powers 5th. Philip up to 6th. And Anthony to 10th. Those are who we're looking at right now. Chase started today. It would be 1 through 10. Then it would be Romaine Fisher. I think he's the only one now outside the top 10 with a win. 24th. Then Jeff Fraser. So 1 through 10, Raymond Fisher, then Jeff Fraser. And that's it. Just 12 spots. You gotta be in the top 10 and only 2 lucky dog. Alright. And Philip Goldberg's, his whole race, he led 50 laps of the race, and he has a total of 50 laps led on the season. So that is an amazing job right there from Philip. That was excellent. I think he has the most laps led now. Let's see if he does. Laps led. Yep, Philip. And then a bunch of people have won too. All right.